We're going to look at how to use hand skills. It's the learning to ride a bicycle, really, of repair. Firstly, you've got your threads, which are quite thick, but you don't want them to knot, so take one end, put your hand down on the pile and pull. These threads are made up of multiple strands of cotton, and they're very soft, soft there, and they'll break up when they hit a metal object. And of course, your needle is a metal object. So what we're going to do is learn how to thread a needle properly. Keep your hands on a flat surface. Take the needle in your dominant hand. I'm right-handed. You take the thread in your helping hand. Mine is the left. You take it between the thumb and first finger, and you lower the needle onto the thread. So you don't break up those fibres, they stay as one. Pull it through, and you take the thread back to about 50%, half away down the thread, so that you've got some to let out as you sew. Now look at the way that I hold the needle. I hold the needle in my dominant hand, and I hold it between the first finger and thumb and the second finger. And that's because I hold the thread tight so it doesn't come out, but I also have control over my hand movements. Then I put my thread between my ring finger and my little finger, and as I sew, I will lift my little finger up, and that will tension it. Now, as you can see, I have old hands, and I apologise. Think of it as learning from a granny, I think. This is your Binca, which is a nice firm fabric, and it has the holes so that you can learn to space your stitches properly. I'm right-handed, so we'll start on the right-hand side, and I want you to come about 3 holes in from the edge and 3 holes down from the top. Put your needle in and out of one hole and another, travelling from right to left. Pull the needle through, again grip it, and take the thread so that there's only a tiny bit left. Then put the needle through again. You want to make sure that stays in place. You can always hold it back if you want. And pull it through again, which is a stay stitch. What's important is that I've got my hand, my helping hand, over the top of the work, and I've got my needle hand, my dominant hand, on the right, and we're working horizontally. And it's like going up, down, up, down, up, down. That's how you want to think of it. I never take my needle to the back of the cloth because I get lost. We've done our stay stitch. Now we're going to go back 1 stitch there and up a stitch ahead. Pull it through again, grip it. Go behind, go back one way and up the other. Can you see? Behind and in front. Now my helping hand is holding the fabric and bending if it needs to be bent. And I just keep stitching. That's all I'm going to do. And when I get to the other end, I'll do a stay stitch and trim it. Now can you see the thread is getting shorter, and this thread here is coming, the extension thread is coming dangerously close to my work. So I let it out, not too short, I still want to hold it. There we are, nice and firm. And I carry on. You do not want to sew with 2 threads stuck. So just sew with 1 thread. Oh, nearly come undone. Before my thread gets too short, because it is becoming quite short, I'll do 2 more stitches and then I'll finish. And finishing is 1 over the same place. Ooh, it's come out. I'll rethread. Ooh. There we are. 1 and 2. That's it. 1 straight line done. You can see there's a little loose stitch there, but that doesn't matter. There we are. Snip.